You mentioned there that you focused on Fulham Monday and getting that first win. You've got 49 wins in your time as Huddersfield manager. 50 is a nice benchmark, but would it mean more? Is it bigger because one win potentially kickstarts this season?
Yeah, this first win is massive for us. We now have shown a lot of good performances. Not last weekend against Watford, but the weeks before we have shown a lot of good things in our game. The players have shown the right spirit. We got an unbelievable support home and away from our supporters, but we haven't won now in this season so far. And it's now the next opportunity, a big opportunity for us against Fulham, a team which I absolutely respect. I've seen them yesterday live. I was in City and I've seen them where we have to be for sure on our best, but I think it makes it even more important that we are focused on us and we know our strength. We know with the support from the stands we can do this extra yard, which is unbelievably important for our game. And this is the moment where we like to turn it around, and with one win, as we all together know, everything can look a little bit different. And this is exactly where we will work for, where we will fight for every single yard on Monday.
You said it immediately after the game last weekend. You just said it again there, that performance at Watford for you just wasn't good enough. What's been the reaction from the players this week?
In training, I think they've shown exactly what they had to show, and the guys are self-critical enough. They've known immediately that they were below par as individuals and as a group, especially defensively. We defended more or less the whole game individually rather than as a group, and individually we haven't done it well as well. And this is not what it looks like usually when we defend. Then we do it as a group and we do it all together, and this is what we haven't done on last Saturday. I said this more often, and this is the case especially in this after this game. If you know what you have done wrong and you lost the game, no complaints. Then you have to make it only better, change it, and show a reaction. And this is what it's all about. What the player started 2 days ago when we started this trainings week, where we started to be focused on Fulham, and this is what we will show on Monday as well. If you know what you have done wrong, make it better and show a reaction, and this is what our aim is on Monday.
Prior to last night's game, in 4 games Fulham had played, they conceded 15 goals. We all know about the problems Huddersfield have had in front of goal, especially at home this season. Is there a better opportunity than this presenting itself for you to change that?
As always, and I said this before, it makes no sense to be focused on our opponent and on stats. This is unfortunately not helpful, and this means we have to make sure that we do what we have to do, that we defend much more better than we have done against Watford, and that we attack as good as we have done in the past. Hopefully this will be the one game where we have the luck which we hadn't in the first 10 games. But for this we have to work, and we have to play better football as we've done last weekend. And I said this to my players: listen, you are humans. I respect if you have a day off in one game, because the performances in the 5-6 games before were on such a high level, unfortunately without the right result in our favor. But because you are humans, you have to correct it, and you have to show the reaction on Monday. And this is exactly how we will deal with this situation. With the performance of the last weekend, we accept it, we respect that we haven't shown what we are capable of, but we have to make sure that we show the reaction.
And finally from me, how are you shaping up? What's the team news ahead of Monday?
At the minute it looks like that apart from Danny Williams, everybody is in full contention for the weekend's squad. We had some small illnesses with Van La Parra, but he's back in training. Sabiri, but he comes back in training today. Some light knocks yesterday in training as well, but I think nothing serious. So this means, apart from Danny Williams, it looks like that I will have today 22 players in training, field players, and all of them are in contention for Monday.
Thank you.